Hi guys, GF7 here and welcome to another review video on this channel. Before we do get into it, I want to make sure that you all know that I'm doing the Wager series. I was supposed to be playing some other people, so if you are the person that I was supposed to be playing, please leave a comment down below or please add me, Fairs-99. I want to keep doing Wagers, I want to keep doing the Wager series. Obviously I won the first match and I want to see if you guys can beat me. But as you can see from the title and on the screen right now, we're doing the informed Serge Gnabry review, which is an absolutely incredible review. I mean, he's a card that used to play for Arsenal, a club that I support, so I'm happy to do this. 90 pace, 80 shooting, 85 dribbling. Really not bad card at all. I'm very proud to use it. 45,000 coins, not that expensive either. I mean, for a 90 pace striker, you're not going to get much cheaper than that. 3-star week for 3-star skimmers. Could let it down a little bit because it's not 4-star or 5-star, so it can cost you a little bit potentially, but overall a decent card still, and I'm happy to use this card. 5'8" as well, so he's a nice little player, and I wish he never left Arsenal, but Arsene Wenger just didn't see him in his plans and he didn't keep him, so he has gone off to Werder Bremen to try and further his career. Anyways, let's see his in-game stats. Guys, looking at his in-game stats, they all look moderately good. I think this new system that FootWiz has, it does make it look a bit better. I mean, the stats do look better as a result of it, I think. But because it is individually based rather than an overall combined on each one. So as you can see, pace, 92, acceleration, 88, sprint speed, absolutely perfect. Absolutely what you want from a striker. Because he's weak. If he wasn't quick, it'd be awful. Dribbling, 85, 88 agility, 90 balance, 83 ball control, 86 dribbling, which is absolutely incredible. Again, shooting, attack position 83. I told you every time when you watch one of these videos, I do one of these videos, 83 attack position is what I like. It's roughly 85 is the absolute great that I have. I don't know anyone who has that high attack position any higher than that. If you do know someone who's got higher or can find out for me, then that'd be great. I'd like to review on them because attack position is something that I always think is the most important thing on the game in terms of the strikers. Defending, not going to look at. Passing, short passing 81. Apart from that, the passing does look a bit minimal, but to be honest with you, that's not surprising because he's a low rated player. He's not a highest rated player, is he? Physical, nothing too much there because he's a slow, fast player. Anyways, let's get into the highlights and the pros and cons I did get with Serge Gnabry. So guys, going into the highlights, as much as I wanted him to play well, he did play well. I really wanted Gnabry to do well for me, and he definitely did in this video and these clips that you will see of him. He does it absolutely sensational for a player that I really wanted to. Anyways, let's get into the pros. The pros start off with is pace. Pace exactly is what it says on the card. 90 pace with a 92 acceleration. Absolutely incredible. Gets away from players nearly all the time. Can go past players with ease as a result. And we'll just beat him in a pace battle. So a chip through ball, if you're that kind of player, then he is perfect for you. He'll perfectly fit into your team, and he is what you want exactly in the team. And then next up, agility. He was able to skip past players with absolute ease. He was able to turn past players like they weren't even there. Very simple for him, very easy for him. And he is a player that is very well in terms of agility. And then next up we have the finishing. Finishing is something that you'll see in the highlights about the goals. He does score absolutely incredible finishes. His composure in the finishing is very good on here. Oh, I'm not sure how good the finishing would be because when they are lower rated, the finishing does tend to lack at least a little bit. But it was very good from him. His finishing. He did finish it pretty much all off, and then he did, of course, score some goals in this game. And then next up with the dribbling. Dribbling sort of links in with the agility, but dribbling is more going past the players, as in actually close ball control, etc. And his close ball control was pretty good as well. There's a couple of moments where I did see him and his close ball control was a bit out, but overall his dribbling was pretty good on here, and nothing less than I expected from him. And then over to the cons. There were, of course, some cons, especially for an 81 rated player. The passing to start off with, some of his passing was a bit inaccurate or it lacked the precision in terms of power or what we needed from him. But overall he's a decent player other than the passing. The passing was the worst point. Strength, of course, is another one, but that's in for all these quick strikers that are on here. quick strikers, most of them are weak, apart from like the likes of Aubameyang, who is super good because he is strong and very quick with ridiculous pace. And then shielding was the final one. Shielding was something that I did find wrong with him. He simply couldn't shield the ball off. Even though most players can, he found a little bit tricky. But overall, that's not too much to worry about. So guys, I'd give him a 7.5 out of 10. Not as high as some of the others, like Jesus was at 8, I believe. Not as high as them, but still very good. And what I say is worth the coins. 45k currently. Might drop a bit more to 30k maybe. He might even be cheaper than that. On Xbox he's probably 30k maybe. And that'll be very worthwhile buying him, especially as he's a cheap inform, a lot cheaper than Lewandowski, a lot cheaper than Aubameyang. And if you haven't got the coins for them, I'd definitely say buy him. Anyway guys, I've been GF7. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like rating, please subscribe, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.